What is up, guys? Your boy Ram here today with another fantastic deck, and today it's gonna be a Shedinja Zebstrika control. Of course, the deck that is hated by a lot of you, even by me, but hey, let's play that deck. But before we're gonna play, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon trading card game decks and content and news and anything that revolves around that. In a week and a half, we're gonna have a booster box, like first ever, booster box opening IRL on this channel. And of course, this is gonna be also my first ever booster box from Pokemon. Opened a lot in Magic the Gathering, but that's gonna be the first one in Pokemon. So subscribe if you want to see that happening in a week and a half. But let's just jump right into a deck, shall we? So Shedinja, of course, a Vessel of Life. Well, this ability is so annoying. Your opponent is not taking prize cards when you have it as a tool. So let's just go card by card. And we've got 1 Ditto, 3 of course Oranguru Resource Management, because we're gonna be bringing back a lot of cards to the deck. And we have 4/3 Nincada and Shedinja, and also a 4/4 Blitzle Zebstrika Sprint in the deck. On top of that, we got the Dedenne, we've got Latios-GX for the Tag Purge, plus Marshadow, plus Mew. Why do we have Zebstrika? Well, in general, we want to thin out the deck until there's like 8 cards, and then just have a nice loop with Zebstrika, Resource Management, Oranguru, Brock's Grit, and just keep on being annoying to our opponent, right? Not even attacking, but just being annoying, getting rid of their energy, getting rid of everything they have. So, as you can see, we've got all the tools to do it. So we've got 4 Acro Bikes, 1 Crushing Hammer, 2 Pal Pads, 4 Pokemon Communications, 3 PokéNavs, 1 Reset Stamp, of course, 1 Super Scoop Up, 1 Sky Pillar, 2 Brock's Grits, 1 Faba, 3 Hapu, of course, 2 Jessie and James, of course, 2 Lieutenant Sarges, 1 Mars, 4 Elms Lectures, 1 Tate Liza, and only 4 Energy, which is 2 Recycle and 2 Psychic type. And that's the whole deck, that's the whole idea. You can just copy and paste it. It's down there below in the description. And let's just go and let's play the deck, shall we? You know me, I'm not a big fan of control decks. Wait, there it is. I don't really like control decks. I'm not a control player, but for you, I decided to just try it out and just try to present to you something that might be really cool for some of you. Do you want to go first or you want to go second? Yes, you want to go first because you want to evolve into Shedinja and you want to evolve into Zebstrika, of course. And, well, that would be a good hand if only we had a basic. But our opponent is in for a treat. Oh, I can feel that. Right, so we got Pokemon Communication, Blitzle, that's not that bad. We've got Jessie and James, of course, each player discards 2 cards. PokéNav and Elms Lecture. Okay, so we've got an Elms Lecture. That is really cool, because with 2 Pokemon Communications, we can get to the stuff that we really want and need. So let's play Elms Lecture, of course. And we've got Nincada, we've got Mew. I mean, Mew is really a necessary card, not really. Blitzle and Nincada, and of course one of those Blitzes will become Oranguru, right? Because we're gonna try to play that Oranguru as well. Because the hand is good. The hand is good, so I don't think there's any reason to actually get rid of that hand. So Pokemon Communication. Blitzle. Let's get Oranguru. There we go. Nice Oranguru Resource Management. Energy is gonna go, of course, on this Oranguru. There we go. PokéNav. Alright, so we've got another so this time I will go for, well, I've got Oranguru, so I can go for the Dedenne. I can just discard my hand, draw new cards, and see what I'm gonna have inside that new hand. So let's play that Dedenne. There we go. Bam. Shedinja, that's cool. We got a Blitzle, but that's not something I want to play right now. PokéNav. Let's prepare the next turn. And alright, Latios. Tag Purge definitely is going to work quite nicely here. But I don't want to play it yet. We've got a Pal Pad, so I can bring back Elm and Jessie and James. I don't need to do it right now. For me, that's done. I think that was a nice turn 1. And, you know, of course, we're going to have Shedinja, we're going to have Pokémon Communication, and we're also going to have Zebstrika with Sprint. Of course, in terms of that version of Oranguru Shedinja, I do prefer personally Girafarig. Like, I don't know why, I just started to enjoying that card a little bit more, but I know there's not really a good fit here. Alright, so we're gonna try to just outsource him, right? We're gonna try to outsource our opponent, and hopefully we're gonna be able to do it. Right? I mean, we should be able to. Alright, so Pokémon Communication, Blitzle, and we're gonna get Zebstrika. Of course, Shedinja as well. Bam, there goes Shedinja. And there goes Zebstrika. Acro Bike. Let's take Psychic type Energy. Because I mean, the problem is I have to retreat, right? Like, I kind of have to, so there goes Retreat. Shedinja. Latios, because I mean Tag Purge is not that bad. So what I'm gonna do is, right, first things first, Shedinja and Mew. So he can't really hit the bench until I'm gonna be ready to attack. But also I'm gonna put Shedinja on that Latios, so he's only gonna have one prize, if any, to be quite honest. Okay. And Zebstrika Sprint. Okay, Sky Pillar on top of that. There we go, just protecting. Resource management, and that's Nincada Energy, and actually Jessie and James. So I mean, he knows I'm gonna try to go for the Latios-GX, because Clear Vision definitely, you know, is gonna work on my side, right? So let's go, and let's see what he can do. Darkrai. So he literally just played Darkrai for nothing. That's one of those really interesting situations when someone does that, because that is not something you want to do, right? You don't want to play Darkrai for nothing. Especially this one, right? You know, you only have one chance. Well, you might play, you know, Super Scoop Up and play it again from your hand, but I'd rather play Cynthia on it than actually just do something like that and play it empty on the board. It's just kind of a waste of a fantastic card. Alright. Sprint. There we go. Nincada. An Elm Selector. Let's thin out the deck a little bit again. You know what? Let's go like that. There we go, thinning out the deck. And Resource Management. I'm just gonna bring back Nav, and Acro Bike. There we go. Because I mean, for Pokemons, I have Brock's Grid, so knockouts are okay here. Like, honestly, you know, we can take knockouts and it's not that bad. We still have one Oranguru in the deck. There goes Weevil. I mean, at the same time, he knows that his only attacker is going to be Darkrai or Weevil or Naganadel, right? He's not going to be able to attack anymore after I'm going to attack with Tag Purge. But that's going to take some time, right? That's going to take a while. So there goes Black Lance. This annoying Black Lance. 26 cards, 24. Okay. Of course, he's not taking any prize cards. Free retreat cost. That's also really important on that Pokemon. So what we're gonna do is Pokemon Communication. Of course, Oranguru. We're gonna bring it back, and we have to bring back those two Orangurus to the deck again. They are really important. So retreat. I mean, I can bring them back with Brock's Grid, so that's what I'm gonna do. They're back in the deck. A Vessel of Life, Shedinja, of course, and let's try to find another Nincada. Sprint. Okay, there we go. Nincada, we've got another Shedinja, and Resource Management again, which will go for Brock's Grid and 2 Pokemon Communications. So each turn I know he's just gonna attack, and my idea is to just do the same thing over and over again. So every single turn, there goes Knockout. I'm playing Latios, bringing back the Oranguru, right? That is my whole idea. And of course he used already one Custom Catcher, so he only has like one switch that he can do. And I think he kind of knows it at this point. The problem might actually be Mega Sableye and Tyranitar's Gigafall, if he's gonna use that, so... Okay, there goes Nincada. Hapu, okay, Hapu is not bad. PokéNav. Because I'm going to be using Sprint, so Tate Liza. Okay, PokéNav. Oof. Not really something I wanted. Alright, Shedinja is gonna go over here. So this is just me preparing 2 sprints, to be quite honest, with you. And so the energy is not gonna go to waste. Sprint. 2 PokéNavs, okay. That's another Blitzle. So I don't know what the third card is going to be, so PokéNav. One more time. Only 2 Acro Bikes, okay. So now I'm gonna draw Acro Bike next turn. And a Clear Vision GX, so no GX attacks from my opponent. So he kind of missed. Okay, there are 2. There's still one more Zebstrika, one more. With 15 cards, I mean, and the sprint, maybe 2 sprints, we should be able to just go through the deck quite in a nice pace. I mean, there's still, Mew, right, that protects my bench from the Darkrai. 21 cards, I have 15. And again, he now can't use Gigafall to get rid of my deck. He can't really use Dark Moon. So all I have to do is just wait, wait, and wait. That's the whole idea, right? That is the whole deck. And of course he's gonna knock me out right now with Mega Sableye. He's gonna draw 2 prize cards. Which is what it is, right? Unfortunately, we're gonna lose this free retreat cost. So I kind of went a little bit too cocky, I believe, on that another Blitzle. But it sometimes is what it is, right? You sometimes just risk it, and well, you sometimes have that biscuit, and sometimes you don't. We've got, you know, Shedinja on that Zebstrika, so we're quite okay here. Acro Bike. Into another Acro Bike. And this time, okay, so I'm gonna try something else. Super Scoop Up. Did not work. Sprint. Oh. And I made a mistake. Okay, I've discarded. I've discarded last energy. Yep, so I made a huge mistake, and that is gonna cost me the game. Yeah, I can concede now. Made a mistake, did not count the energies, and I've discarded the 4th energy. So yeah, like that's something you have to keep in mind as you're discarding stuff. Well, that was a misplay, wasn't it? Karu knows. Hello Karu knows, and welcome to the video. Tomorrow, I can tell you this, tomorrow's deck is gonna be lit, and you saw it today on stream, so you know how amazing that deck for tomorrow is, how incredible that deck is, but also how toxic that deck is for tomorrow. And honestly, that it's kind of a control deck, which is quite, you know, quite interesting and cool. Okay, shuffle. Of course, we're gonna shuffle because we have to build the bench right now. I wish I had this Elms lecture prior to that, but it's okay. Let's bring that Shedinja. He does not know that we're having Shedinja and just passing the turn. I mean, at this point, he might know that Shedinja is about to happen, but hopefully he does not, right? Hopefully he does not, and we're gonna be able to surprise him. Like, surprise element, you know, is going to be definitely on our side in this game. Carvana, alright, so this is a Zoro Ninja deck. It's an old Zoro Ninja deck that utilizes Litten, and of course it utilizes Incineroar as well. Okay, so Elm's Lecture, we have to play that. Nincada. And I'm gonna bring that Shedinja, well, you know. We're gonna be sprinting a lot, so. And let's put those 3 back. Maybe I shouldn't put them back. So we're gonna have 2 Shedinjas. Hopefully I'm gonna be able to draw something like Zebstrika for the first sprint, then another Zebstrika second sprint, maybe, you know, a supporter, maybe something else. Okay, Hapu GX. I mean, on the plus side, there's no sight of card like Weevil GX, so we are quite okay here without that Weevil GX. Rogue Ring. Alright, so he still, you know, he still tries. He still wants to go for it, and that's cool, you know. I just can't make mistakes right now. I have to think about everything I'm doing. Vessel of Life. Thinning out a deck again. So Blitzle, no, actually. Yeah, Blitzle Nincada Shedinja, why not? We can have another Nincada. And that's it, I'm not doing anything. So I'm missing Latios a little bit. But it's okay. He's the one, you know, who is playing Rogue Ring. He has those perfect turns, perfect hands. He can fix that, right? Because it's almost like playing Steven's Resolve. I said almost. And he still has less cards than I have. That's good. Like, that's really good, because we want to mill him, right? We want to get rid of his his resources. With our sweet, sweet Oranguru. Right, Umbreon Darkrai. And of course, you know, you want to always have at least 7 cards in your deck, just in case they would play Reset Stamp on you when you only have 7, 6 or less cards. Because, again, you're not taking a lot of prize cards here, right? Let's be honest, you're not. Okay, another Rogue Ring. Okay, so he's searching for something. I mean, also he's searching Candy and Cineroar and some. No, that's it. Like Candy and Cineroar. Like that's what I would go for if I were him. Okay. Pokémon Communication, perfect. Finally, we hit that communication. This means sprint. So there's Shedinja. There we go. Sprint. I mean PokéNav. So I know what I'm gonna draw. Definitely taking the Sky Pillar, right? Because I need to protect the bench. So Hapu. For the next turn, Jessie and James and Sky Pillar. Rest, discard it. Okay, Sky Pillar. Because he played Rogue Ring, I'm gonna play, of course, Reset Stamp. Vessel of Life. I mean, on Marshadow, we're gonna take a room, leave room for it. And now Resource Management. So we're gonna take Nincada, and Pokémon Communication. Slowly thinning out that deck. Of course, you know, I played Shedinja on Marshadow, so if Oranguru gets knocked out, we have this one turn to get everything we want and need. Heads. There goes heads. And one thing now that's kind of true about that deck is that the games are really, really long. Like that's something, you know, you have to keep in mind as you're playing Shedinja. Those games are really long, and IRL, you might end up in a draw many times. because 45 minutes is way not enough for that deck. So it's more of an annoying thing than actually a really fantastic, hard-hitting deck here. Kahili. Okay, heads, so Kahili went back. He's gonna play Dark City so he can retreat Hoopa for free. There we go. And of course attack. And a knockout with Zoro Ninja that he's taking 0 prize cards from. Ooh, no attack. Quite interesting. A Latios, so we're gonna have nice a free retreat. A Jessie James. All right. Sprint. Okay, Crushing Hammer. Oof. Pokémon Communication. Mew. Zebstrika, but let's... Okay, we have still one more, okay. So Zebstrika Sprint. Okay, so we've got an energy. Acro Bike. Okay, that's Nincada. Resource management. This Brock's Grid is going to be a good choice. 28 cards. And I'm looking at time because I have to go to work. And yeah, I thought it's going to take a little less time, 2 games with that deck, but those are really long games when you play that deck. They really are. So you're thinking about really like grinding hard the ladder, that is not the deck to go. But if you want to just have some fun and you like those long games and you really like those mind games that are in games, well, that is definitely something to do, right, and something to work with. All right. Sharpedo goes front, and he's gonna attack with Sharpedo. With the Bad Fangs, attack times the amount of... Okay, so he's gonna attack for 20. 80, actually. Right, so yeah, it's gonna be 80 damage. That's... like, putting TC here is kind of... I mean... I don't want to say anything to him, but that's kind of dumb. Just, putting that energy there. Okay, so I don't want to get rid of the energy, but I know it's going to come back to my hand, so I'm going to play that on Oranguru. Jessie and James. Of course, being annoying as usual. And I know I have 2 sprints in front of me, or before me, so let's sprint. And once we hit what I need, and that is the hit, I'm not doing anything else, so... Let's bring Mew. Acro Bike is going to be the next move. And that's resource management. Nincada. PokéNav. Or actually, what? Jessie James. Like, it's gonna be really cool just to play each turn that Jessie and James on him. Plus, in the Pokémon Communications, there are going to be almost a necessity at this point. Because he knows he's not taking any prize cards. And even though he has a free treat cost, well, it's still going to take some time. What is that happening out there? Alright, so yeah, we're going to see an attack from Zoro Ninja right now. And energy, of course, is going to come back to my hand. I'm going to play Latios. There we go. So Latios is being nominated as an active. Communication on Zebstrika. Oranguru. Vessel of Life. There we go. Nincada. I mean, we're in a fantastic shape right now. Acro Bike. A Crushing Hammer. Perfect. There we go. Slowly discarding that energy. I mean, I know that I'm gonna discard majority of his energy, and that's just gonna be fantastic. Jessie and James. And of course I'm going to discard Sarge plus Mars. Oh, there went Black Marcus. He kind of knows that, well, that is not the place he wants to be. Brock's Grit. Okay, Pal Pad. So I'm going to bring Jessie and James plus Mars. And Resource Management Oranguru is going to bring back Nincada, Shedinja, and Oranguru. Actually, Shedinja and Crushing Hammer, because Nincada is here. We've still got Ditto, I believe, or not? No, we don't have. Okay. But you know, we've got Nincada here, so it's okay. 10 cards left. And you know, like, he just knows what is up. Kahili? I mean, why do people play Kahili? Like, honestly, it's just a draw of 2. Like, it's better to just play How. I don't get that. I mean, I know it comes back to your hand, but honestly, there are so many other draw supports that you can use, and that are going to be a lot better than that. Okay, well, let's look at the energy here. Is there any? Okay, so there's one in the discard pile. So that's going to be a second one. It is going to be problematic, isn't it? You know what? We've got a Marshadow, so that's what I'm going to use. Jessie and James again. Okay, like that. Sprint. And I'm in the territory where, well, he can actually just go and play something I don't want him to play. Pal Pad. Brock's Grit. Jessie James. Alright, I'm at 7, okay. I mean, just Red Knuckles, it does nothing, but he is not going to draw any thing from it. And well, I think he's thinking about using a GX of Gigafall, but he needs 9 energy, so it's gonna take some time for him to use it. Okay, we've got Oranguru, there we go. Mars. Sprint. Oh, that's gonna be close. Yep, that's really just... This is too close, to be honest. This is really too close, and if he has... I mean, honestly, if he has Reset Stamp, I'm dead. That is just too close. So this means I'm gonna have to get myself Brock's Grit and that energy. Come on. Okay, Dark Pulse. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm gonna make him discard cards. I have nothing in hand to discard. It's only Sprint. And I made a mistake. Ah, again, at the very end I made a mistake. No, I'm not taking even that. Yeah, so I made a mistake. I don't have Shedinja. I mean, I know I'm gonna play Brock's Grid, and I'm gonna have everything I want, hopefully. And I know where he is going with it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's getting close. Like, he is really getting close. I have to use a GX attack, so he's not gonna be able to GX me. Alright, there goes Shedinja. Brock's Grit. And at this time we're just bringing back the Tate. Okay, Sprint. There goes Sky Pillar. There goes Oranguru. There goes Oranguru. Vessel of Life. And Clear Vision GX. Now I just have to have 2 Orangurus on the board all the time. $240, yeah, he has those 2 prize cards. It's okay, we still have options. And that's what matters. Those options are important. Like, the draws are really important. Right, Sprint. There goes Nincada. Resource Management. Nincada. Nincada. No. Okay, this. And Brock's Grid. I mean, if he has Reset Stamp, he won. And I know that. I honestly know that. If he has the Reset Stamp, he won. I'm just really hoping he does not. Or maybe he does not notice that. And I mean, kudos to him for actually, putting up a fight. Alright. I'm not even sprinting now, so that's resource management. And that's 1, 2, and 3. That is like, this is too intense. This is just too intense for me. Come on. He can't use a GX attack at all. So his plan with, you know, Gigafall is out the window. Like, he can't do it. So I just can't let him outsmart me. Vessel of Life. Zebstrika. That's 1. That's 2. Brock's Grit. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay. Or resource management, of course. Okay. I'm gonna take a different route. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm just gonna try to play 2 Jessie and Jameses and Lieutenant Sarge on top of that. Like Lieutenant Sarge first, and then ten cards left in his deck, 9 in mine, and I mean he is still attacking. Not slowing down, hoping that I'm gonna make a mistake. And I'm not making any. At least not yet. And hopefully I will not. Alright, Shedinja. Sprint. He has a free treat cost. Sprint. We've got Oranguru. I mean, I know I'm gonna discard. Yeah, that was dumb. Like, I'm gonna discard Jessie and James. Okay, resource management, and I need Shedinja, I need Oranguru, and I need Brock's Grit. Those 3 cards are what I need right now. 9 more turns to go. I know it, he knows it, we all know it. You, me, we all know it. And hopefully we'll be able to beat him. Or he's gonna try, you know, to beat us with a clock, because, you know, we've got 11 minutes to go and a time clock. I think the game is like 50 minutes at this point. Super long one. Okay. Not making any mistakes. Shedinja. Energy on Oranguru. Playing that Vessel of Life. Sprint Brock's Grit. Okay, Oranguru, Brock's Grit, and what do we have? It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. Okay, that's all we need. Resource management, another Brock's. Okay, do I really want to play Brock's Grit? And I made a mistake, and I attacked instead of. Yeah. So instead of benching Shedinja, I attacked. So this kind of... oh crap. So this means that I will not have anything next turn. So even though there's a knockout here, I'm gonna have to think. I mean, that's the thing. When you're playing against Shedinja, you just have to hope that your opponent's gonna make a mistake. And I'm just making that mistake right now. That's exactly what is happening. Okay, resource management. Oranguru, Shedinja, and Brock's Grit. He's going to have another prize card. I don't like that. 9 minutes to go on the clock. My brain is slowly melting. Dark Pulse. That's 240, that's a knockout. He's taking that prize card. I hate that. I hate that he's taking that prize card. Honestly, I do hate that fact. There's nothing I can do about it. There is just nothing I can do about him taking that prize card. Vessel of Life. Sprint. Oranguru. Okay, that's heads. That's good. Slowly getting rid of that energy. Jessie and James getting rid of his hand. So if he's gonna play a judge to have a bigger hand, well, we are working on it, right? We have ways to deal with it. Oh, there went Umbra and Darkrai. Okay. Resource management. So 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna discard his life. No, I'm joking, of course, but that's tough. And there went Reset Stamp. We've lost. GG. He went for a Reset Stamp and we've lost. So that is, ladies and gentlemen, a Shedinja deck. It's a really good deck, but you have to love a control deck. You have to love decks like that. And as you know me, I'm not the biggest fan of those decks, so I'm sorry for not representing the deck as well as it should be. But it's really a fantastic deck if you want to waste time, your opponent's time, of course, not yours, your opponent's time. So thank you so much for watching that video. The deck is down there below in the description. Also a 5% discount on any code with purchase on Professor O. Goodbye, mwah, and good night. Bye.